Tonight, authorities are investigating after a human skull was found near Washington City. Plus, southern Utah is glowing with rabbitbrush blooms, supporting bees, butterflies, and other wildlife. We'll have these stories, your daily forecast, and more coming up. Stay with us.
You're watching St. George News at 5, brought to you by our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law.
Good afternoon, I'm Monica McLaughlin. Authorities are investigating after a work crew discovered a human skull off Interstate 15 near Washington City Monday afternoon. Investigators are still working to determine who the remains belong to and how they ended up there. Nick Fiala joins us now with what we know so far.
First responders were dispatched to mile marker 14 on the northbound lane of Interstate 15 Monday afternoon after a skull was reportedly discovered by work crews in the area. Sergeant Mike Alexander of the Utah Highway Patrol told St. George News that the skull was found approximately 50 feet off the roadway and it appeared to have been there for some time. As of Monday evening, the identity of the skull is yet to be found and the investigation is ongoing.
Rabbitbrush is bursting with color across southern Utah, serving as a vital food source and habitat for bees, butterflies, and many wildlife species, all while helping restore disturbed desert landscapes. From its strong scent to its surprising role in sustaining ecosystems, Alicia Lundgren shows us why this bright yellow shrub is more than just a fall bloom.
Southern Utah's rabbitbrush is in bloom, adorning large portions of the landscape in a vibrant yellow and attracting various hungry pollinators and other insects. The plant might trigger your allergies, but experts say is an important part of the desert landscape, growing in degraded soils, connecting habitats, and supporting the food web. If you look closely at rabbitbrush, you'll likely see a variety of bees, beetles, butterflies, and moths, some of which are rabbitbrush specialists, meaning they require access to the plant to survive. Some insects use the shrub to sustain their larvae. Galling flies create galls on rabbitbrush. Galls are swellings on stems or leaves that contain an insect's larvae. Various other species eat these larvae, like wasps, and bats, birds, and other animals seek out rabbitbrush to find insects to eat as well. To learn more about rabbitbrush and the animals it supports, read the full story online. This is Alicia Lundgren reporting for St. George News.
Now let's take a look at your daily weather forecast, brought to you by Casablanca Resort and Casino. In St. George, highs today reach about 75 with mostly sunny skies and a light southwest breeze. Tonight, lows dip to 54. Tomorrow, more sun and highs near 62 with calm winds and a chance of morning showers. Mesquite is mostly sunny and warm with highs around 80. Light southwest winds tonight drop temps to 56. Tomorrow, mostly clear skies and highs near 67. Up in Cedar City, expect sunny skies and highs near 63 with a gentle southerly breeze. Overnight lows fall to 43. Tomorrow will be partly cloudy with morning rain showers and highs near 55. Now we'll go to Tyler Todd for your weekly injury law review.
I'm Tyler with We Win Injury Law. Losing a loved one is devastating, especially when it could have been prevented. Wrongful death claims are about more than money. They're about accountability, justice, and protecting other families from the same pain. We stand with families during their most difficult moments and fight for the compensation and closure they deserve.
An 80-year-old St. George author is giving away her picture books for free, hoping to share lessons of faith, family, and kindness while preparing for the next chapter in her life. From baby birds to barnyard squabbles, Stockton Myers shares how Karen Nix is using her stories to spread love.
An 80-year-old author in St. George is giving away sets of storybooks for free to those who want them. Karen Sue Nix was born in St. George in the 1940s and returned to St. George with her husband Jim in 1992. After her husband died and a bout with breast cancer, she decided to start giving away her books in the hope that it would lighten the load for her own children. Nix began donating her books to doctors' clinics, dentist offices, and even hair salons to provide entertainment for the kids, but her health hasn't been able to keep up with her ambitions.
When you're looking at your 80th birthday, you need to start preparing for these things, and that's what I'm doing. So I'd like to sit here and instead of getting in and out of the car and have doctor's offices call me and say, we would like a set for our waiting room. I gave away 6 sets the other day to someone who had 6 kids, and all 6 of them were married and had little children. And she was just really excited because that solved Christmas for those 6 families. And I'd like to do that again for other families.
In order to receive a set of free books from Nix, call 435-668-7551 or send an email to ksnmc@infowest.com.
The Creamery in Beaver has been named Utah's Business of the Year, recognized for its farm-to-table operations, community impact, and decades of supporting local dairy farmers. From cheese curds to community connections, Jeff Richards takes us inside the award-winning establishment to see how this small-town staple became a statewide success.
The Creamery in Beaver was recently named Utah Business of the Year by the Governor's Office of Economic Opportunity. Governor Spencer Cox and Lieutenant Governor Deidre Henderson formally presented the award to company officials during the One Utah Summit in Cedar City on October 7th. A few of the Creamery's 80 employees were in attendance. Creamery General Manager Matt Robinson said the business truly is a farm-to-table operation, with most of the milk coming from a dairy farm just a couple of miles away. Customers can dine at the Creamery's restaurant, visit kid-friendly exhibits, enjoy an ice cream cone, shop for merchandise and gifts at the retail store, and take home a bag of freshly made cheese curds. Robinson said the Creamery had over 1 million visitors last year and is on track to surpass that total this year.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. To learn more about our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law, go to wewininjurylaw.com. I'm Monica McLaughlin with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5, brought to you by We Win Injury Law.